Sadly, this is the last chapter so far. Remember, so far, and also has a mentions of animal cruelty / abuse. So yeah, but tomorrow I can't remember who will be it. I think it's Giyu tomorrow. So chapter 1 of Giyu's will be tomorrow. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. With Sanemi. Yin, Sanemi called out upon entering the house. Yin. He called out once more, but received no answer. Looking around, he saw no sign of you anywhere. Ginya. He called out to his younger brother, but then again, he got no answer. Where the hell is everyone? He ponders after checking every room in the house, as he soon walked out onto the egwa. His maroon eyes soon noticed a note pinned to one of the wooden pillars. What's this? He says, taking it, and saw that it was from you. Hey, Nami, me and Gen are heading to the Uzumu village. Be back soon. Love, Yin. So, that's where you're at. Sanemi guessed that she'd probably went there to go see Kuma or something as he gazes longingly at the outdoor scenery. The afternoon sun was shining brightly, casting a warm glow over the yard as he watched the gentle sway of the trees in the light breeze. He knew that Omezu village was Yin's favorite spot to visit, and he couldn't blame her for wanting to spend time there. Sighing, Sanemi contemplated on what to do in the meantime. Well, since there wasn't any missions or demon to be slain, he suggested he should head to Omezu village and meet up with them. It's a perfect day for a walk anyways. Back Ometsu village. Groans a little boy roughly around 10, wearing an orange bandana, orange shirt, and short Hanaka blue pants, as he was harshly shoved into the ground by an older boy wearing a black gutama and hat. The little boy winced in pain as he hit the ground. What's your fucking problem, Kataru? Why are you going around yelling like that, huh? Explained the teenage boy angrily. The younger Kataru weakly stood back up. You, leave my dog alone, Matsugu. He gritted his teeth in anger as tears began running down his face. Or what? It's just a dumb mutt, and we were just having a little fun. The older Masukatsu smirks before pushing Kataru back onto the ground. Standing beside Maskuru were two other boys, who also wore matching Gutran uniforms. Next to their feet lay said dog, a female Shiba Inu named Kurumi. As she whined after being beaten with sticks by the teenagers. Kitaru winced as he stood back up, refusing to let them hurt his family's dog any further. He had just been minding his own business by taking Kurumi for a walk. However, after she had wandered off, Kataru heard her bark, followed by a painful yelp, and rushed over to see Masuka and his goons beating her with sticks. He tried to get them back off, only to get knocked back by Masuru. The young boy tried to cry for help, but got ignored, which is why he yelled out the word demon. Oh no! She's pregnant with pups, Masukatsu. Just leave her alone, please! Well, it's your own fault for not putting your damn mutt on a damn leash. That thing got dirt all over my new threads, thank you. Mitsuka gestures towards his pants leg. To Kataru, it was only tiny, unnoticeable spot of dirt, and it wasn't even that much of a big deal. With a rag and some water, Matsuka could easily wipe it off. However, the arrogant teenager always overreacted over the smallest of things. He always did, and thinks he's so important and high and mighty just because his older brother is a leader of a Yakuza gang. That stupid spoiled brat. And Kataru had every right to yell out the forbidden word compared to the demons of his grandfather, Kuma, and told him about. And what claws and fangs, only a thirst for blood, people like Masuka was just as cruel as them. This mutt deserves to be punished, Masuka said, snapping Kataru from his thoughts, as he glances to see the older rise the stick up, getting ready to beat Kurumi again. No, don't! Before Kasuma could do so, something suddenly appeared in the corner of his eye. Time seemed to move in a slow motion, and everyone's eyes widened in surprise as a flash of black and purple suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Masuka had absolutely no time to react as a hot white pain washes across his face when a fist came in contact with his cheek. The punch was so strong that it knocked Masuka off his feet as he fell onto the ground with a harsh thud. Katsuro slowly glanced up at the unknown stranger who had saved him and his dog. He was tall, just like Masuka, with black hair styled in a mohawk and wearing a black and purple garudan. The two other boys who were with Masuka immediately stepped back as Genya glared daggers over his shoulder at them. They trembled in fear, quickly taking note of the boy's appearance. With scare as black as the night and bright red irises that burned in rage, Ginya snarled, baring his ingrown fangs. "Holy shit! It's a demon!" One of the goons exclaimed in terror. "Let's get the hell out of here!" the other said. With that, the two goons ran away. Dichi Mitsukai, as the said teenager, weakly struggled to get onto his feet. His nose is now bleeding, and his cheeks are swollen as he glances up at the so-called demon, who glares daggers at the kid. Holy shit, so the rumors were true. Genya briefly caught the smell of strong, immersion odor, and quickly noticed a large, wet spot near Mitsuka's crotch. The teenager absolutely just pissed himself as Genya gave a disgusted look, his eyes now returning back to normal. Getting up on his feet, though still shaking up, Mitsuka quickly turned on his heels. "You ugly-ass freak! I'll have my revenge!" he stammered before running away. Genya clutches his fist at his side. "He ain't no freak, nor is he a demon." As the young Shinazugawa felt his blood boil at those words before turning his attention back towards Kuturu, who was now checking to make sure his dog was okay. The young demon slayer cursed under his breath. "Those bastards! How dare they pick a fight with a harmless animal!" "Genya!" you called out, having caught up with him. Both Kuma and Yayun trailing close behind you as you stopped and observed the scene before you. You immediately took note of the injured dog and was surprised to see that it's the very same female Shiba Inu you encountered in Sanemi's backyard. "Katsuru!" exclaimed Yayun, making her way over towards her son. "Are you all right? What happened?" "I'm okay, Mama. I was just taking Kurumi out for a walk when Mitsuka and his gang showed up and started beating her with sticks." Katsuru sobs while petting said dog. "We heard you yelling out the word demon," Kuma inferred, and he crouches down to check Kimura with any serious energies. "I'm sorry, Grandpa. I had no choice. Everyone ignored me, so I figured if I called out demon, they would listen." Katsuru exclaimed. "You shouldn't play with words like that, Katsuru." Yuyan scolds him. "It's good you were only trying to ask for help, but you know that any mentions of demons cause mass hysteria within the village." "I know, but if I hadn't, then Mizuka would have killed Kamaru and her unborn pups." Katsuru wiped his tears. "Any person cruel enough to hurt an innocent animal deserves to be called a demon." There's a brief moment of silence as Genya stares at Katsuru apathetically. He couldn't help but agree with the young boy, knowing that even if demons never existed, there would always be humans out there with wickedness in their hearts, that nothing pure of heart could stop them. "Well, as long as you two are safe now," Kuma says, breaking the silence. "Now, let's get you and Kamuri home."